Hey guys. Okay, so let's see who's next. I'll turn down the music. Hopefully it's not too loud. I like some background music. Virgo. Okay, these are the original zodiacs before they switched them over and dropped a fire kiss. September 16th to October 30th. Again, the dates are going to be a bit shifted because back then it was a little bit different. So you may still fall under the category of whatever your sign is, depending on if it's still within the date. And if not, don't be alarmed and think, oh, hey, I'm supposed to be a Virgo, but I'm this. All right, or I'm not a Virgo, but this is the date that you're giving me. Don't freak out. Do your research, right? Look back why they changed it over. They'll give you many different reasons. You use your discernment. September 16th to October 30th, tourmaline, virgin, mercury, quicksilver, hematite, lungs, thyroid, Wednesday, and sapphire. Okay. We'll start off with a tarot deck. At this time, you may be a little bit stressed and overwhelmed. You may feel a little bit weak. Don't be upset about it or worried about it or put too much thinking about that, because then you're going to focus all your energy on that and nothing else. Get your rest when you can. Get your hydration and food when you can. Get your peace of mind or go off somewhere on your own for a little bit. Rejuvenate, replenish, meditate if you do. You may be feeling generous even though you're exhausted. Keep in mind, if you keep emptying out your cup to everybody around you, especially if there's no give and take, like nobody's giving back, then that's just going to empty out everything that you have, Virgo. We got the King of Coins. I'm picking up somebody like a landlord of a building. There's a person of a building. He kind of rules the money, or he controls the money. Maybe he controls the building, not necessarily good with money. But this is somebody that has already had several foundations, or maybe comes from a long line of landlords or people that deal with any kind of properties or something like that. I see 3 buildings in the back. He doesn't look too happy with his standing. You'd think somebody with that amount of power or that amount of money, if he comes from a long line of people with money, that he'd be happy, but he more just seems, like nonchalant. I'm gonna have to do it like this so you guys can see. This person could have come from a religious background. I don't know if he practices it himself or if this is you, Virgo. You could be the masculine energy that's coming through right now. Maybe you are a landlord or you're new in this. You've never done it before. Reduce, cut short, lessen the time or extent, abbreviate, curtail or truncate. Shorten or lessen time or length. Maybe you have a specific time limit to do something. Maybe you got to get some form of documents out, or you need to get some sort of signing done. This could be you if you're the landlord person, or if you're somebody in charge of a bunch of buildings. You could be looking for a signature from somebody right now. Railway, yard in which carriages, engines, and so are joined up. Marshalling yard, so somewhere where there's a gathering. Bed or folding bunk in a railroad carriage. Bumper or grid in front of a railroad locomotive to clear the track, so like a fender. A cow catcher. Every time I think of cow, it's not necessarily the brown cow. I think of the black and white, and that to me is like the yin and yang. It's almost like a balance. They're fairly docile animals. All they do is graze all day long, and they don't really cause no problems with nobody. So if this is a cow catcher, this could be you, this King of Coins energy, and you are trying to catch somebody, or somebody is trying to catch you. Offender. Could require some sort of accident. Mortality. Emotions. You could be single at this time. Not too worried about getting in a relationship. I see somebody that's kind of rummaging through old stuff or purging. 3 of Cups. So this one right here, you have a woman looking into her cup. She seems quite focused. You have another woman that's not even focused at all on her cup. And she's holding a wreath above her head. Kind of like an easy-go free spirit. And then you've got another woman with her hand on her hip looking at the other woman looking into her cup. As if the one that's got her own doesn't have enough. There's three ladies here. Doesn't necessarily have to be feminine energies. You could be dealing with competition if this is you. And then we got the Queen of Cups that came out with it. This is somebody that has more than enough of her own and is willing to share. So you got the King of Coins and the Queen of Cups. This could be a partnership with somebody. And there's other people in the background that have an influence. Maybe you're listening to what other people are saying right now about this person. Or this person is trying to get the signature of one of these other 3 people, sorry. Rate of frequency. Rate. Pace, speed, tempo, rate at which body processes function, like metabolism, rate of change, action, or like the velocity. So maybe something's speeding up quickly. It could be due to this paperwork that you're looking for, or to get signed, or somebody's looking for you to sign something and you're kind of like running low on time. Rate of frequency of occurrence or an incident. Currency equivalent at the official rate of exchange. Parity. It could be you that's thinking of something as like a joke. Maybe it could be this person that's wanting something, maybe money. If this is the King of Coins and he's looking to collect on something, I mean, it was the beginning of the month, so maybe it's rent. And there's a couple other energies in your little bubble there too. You almost seem distracted, whoever you are. Destruction. So this could be a form of self-destruction. If you're not paying attention to what needs to be done, then you're going to be distracted by everything around you. Yeah. Resolution to a problem, conclusion, solace, healing, satisfactory result, fulfillment, and compromise. That's this card right here, these 3. So maybe you're taking good advice from them. Maybe you have paid this other person and he's still wanting something in exchange. If you got, or this could be you, but if you got involved with this person, and let's say you were paying rent to this person, and then you started exchanging other things, let's say your cup of love, if you're the Queen of Cups, and then he wasn't expecting, or she wasn't expecting you to pay them anymore, and you got yourself into a little bit of a bind because of the fact that now they're expecting money. Regardless of whether or not they come from money, they're expecting money from you. And then there's other people here, or this could be the solution itself. I've got right in front of me the double rainbow. So you could have come across a good way out anyways, maybe in legal documents. Maybe it's whatever you signed, the lease wasn't legit. You joined up with some other people, or maybe you found a different place to stay. What else can we get for Virgo? What are you doing now? It's not coming through very clear. This is a little bit like kind of cloaked or sheltered. So whatever this was, you got some justice. You have been working hard. Maybe you've been studying and learning your rights, and you know what it's like with the Landlord Tenancy Act. You know where you stand. So even if you did involve yourself, I'm sure you took accountability for your involvement in something. But whatever it was, you found a way out of it. So you got the Justice, and you got the 7 of Coins as well. They came out at the same time. So whatever hard work you put into this, or whatever detective work you put into this, figuring out what was going on, you've got the house in the back too. Maybe you're responsible for the yard work, or you do work outside, and that was part of your payment. I once had a job where I was doing like a mural on somebody's wall, and they paid me in food. Like, they made me supper. And then I would sit there and I'd eat my meal, and then I'd go and I'd come back the next day till it was done. So your form of justice could be your hard work. It could be the balance that you created for yourself when it comes to sharing your abilities or your love with somebody in exchange to pay off something. What else we got here? What can we get for Virgo? It's a bit of victory. Enroll. To write, enroll, or register, or to record. So you could have recorded or videotaped somebody. Maybe it's a conversation. Or you could have enrolled yourself in school, and that was why you had to make whatever arrangements you did with this person. Maybe you have to ward off evil, any possessions, when it comes to certain people sending you attachments or wanting a physical trait of something. What is this? Destiny journey. Why does this keep closing? Protection from enemies, defense of that which one loves, boundaries. So maybe you need to set healthier boundaries with people. Yeah. Shield, guardian, ward off evil, self-defense, sedge, and support. So you might very well need to sage. Rattle. A creak as diseased lungs or broken bones might crepitate. So the sound of cracking bones. Maybe somebody cracks their knuckles. This could be this King of Coins over here. If this is you, if this is your energy, this is a strong energy right here. Very demanding and wanting something done. This energy that I'm picking up here. So if you are the King of Coins, you're demanding this other person regardless of whatever agreement you had. You're demanding something from them. If not, if you're this Queen of Cups over here, then this other person is demanding from you. They may not think it's good enough at this point. It was at one point, but it's not now. They could have wrote you a poem. Satisfactory results. So maybe they're a romantic, but it's not really what you're into right now, even though you are the Queen of Cups. Doesn't necessarily, just because you're Queen of Cups, doesn't necessarily mean you want to be in a relationship, like long-term one. That could be the Justice. You got your Two of Cups here. So this is definitely what somebody's thinking about. Between the two of you, one of you is thinking about this coming together. One of you is thinking about sharing your cups. And considering this King of Coins doesn't have a cup in his hand and the Queen of Cups does, it might very well just mean sharing your cup. 1, 2, 3. 3 steps. Somebody could be going through like AA, getting sober. Congratulations if that's you. If you're going through this period where you're actually sobering up, it's part of your journey. And just because you decide to quit drinking now, and let's say 2 years down the road you have a drink or something like that, but you don't feel like overindulging anymore, just remember why it is that you're drinking. What is the reason for it? And this other person over here, it doesn't seem like the same one. This is not the same person. That's masculine energy. These two are two different ones. The one that's in here could be somebody that you're actually interested in. But this person seems interested in the Queen of Cups as well. But they're two completely different people. Similar features. They look the same, but their hair color isn't the same. Their eyes aren't the same. Their eye color isn't the same. The only thing that's really similar would be like maybe the jawline and then their hair. They both have a beard. But the Queen of Cups over here, she's cloaked in yellow. That's your solar plexus. And then over here, she's cloaked in pink. So you could have something to do with fashion, or maybe you like to wear specific different clothing. You might be going to a function soon. What else we got? Elementary, primary, uncompounded, teaching first, principles, or rudiments. So again, you could have enrolled in something, maybe a couple classes online, or you're doing this in person. Whatever it is, you're keeping yourself occupied and you're very busy. So you could be learning something new. What are you learning? Reactions, support. You're learning about your femline, like the maybe mother side of things. And you're getting some form of support. This could be from a motherly figure. Conditioned. You're starting to understand that your mom was conditioned in a certain way in the family. This could give you a better understanding in your own life of what it is that you're going through right now. She's right. Tell her she's right. You got the 8 of Swords in reverse. So no longer kept or binded to a contract, something that's held you back for quite some time. This could do with your sacral chakra. The red and blue, almost like dominoes. Not, well, yeah, like the pizza, I guess. Their logo is dominoes. But every time I see the red and blue, it almost reminds me of the yin and yang, only different. I don't know how to explain it. Like between the root chakra and the throat chakra, and your will to live and your reason to live and your vitality and all that stuff, and then your ability to speak as well. And it's funny because this lady over here with the 3 of Cups, she's in red and blue, and she's the only one actually looking into her cup at what she has. She's appreciating what she has. She's not so much up in the clouds, and she's not envy or jelly. Envy or jelly. She's not envious of other people. What do we got? Horseback journey. You got the 3 of Clubs. So whatever it is coming in your way. Maybe it is the support that you were looking for. Whatever was going on between you and this other person. Or if you're the landlord and this person that you're dealing with right now, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but you've got the 2 of Cups out here. This could just be like a really true connection, even if it's somebody that's platonic. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but there is a little bit of undertone of romance here, like a want. And you're kind of just chilling, waiting. You're waiting for something. What is that? You could be waiting for a response from somebody, or this could be the person waiting for a response. Knowledge. Like I said, you're learning certain things. What else we got here? Ships again. So we got the 3 of Clubs.